All right, well, welcome back to the iWealth podcast. You know, today I'm with Grace, and it's so cool to have you with me, Grace. We were talking a little while ago about like what you can do to earn money. And you talked about like lemonade stand and working for dad and mowing the yard for your grandma, you know, things like that. So when it comes to money, what do you do after you make it? You know, you were the boss too. You have people that you employ that kind of help you out. But so now all of a sudden you make $10 and it's from mowing the yard. What do you do with that money? How do you think about it? I know mom and dad have kind of taught you some ways. There's some Dave Ramsey ways and things like that, which is great. Help us understand how we could help other people that are 10 years old like you, like save money. What do you think?
So I think a lot of kids are very lucky to have this, and I especially am, that their parents take care of a lot of what they really do need. Mm-hmm. And I just like to make a list of all the things that I really do want, figure out why I want them, and do some research where I can get them.
Okay.
And then I like to save my money the most. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I like to thrift. I love thrifting.
I love it.
You can get the same stuff.
You've been taught well. What's on? Give me something that's on your list that you might want to use your money for someday.
Yeah, so 2 years ago, I went to a horse camp, and it was so much fun, and I didn't get to do it this year, which was a little bit of a bummer, but I chose other things instead, and I'm very glad I chose those.
Okay.
And I'm hoping to do that next year, so I'm saving up $300, and I'm $50 there.
To ride horses?
Yes.
That is so
for
cool.
1 week.
So that's a want that you have that you're
Yes.
saving for. So that's the other reason why you need to save it, because 300 is a lot of money, and so you want to get there. So again, you go back and you get $10 in your pocket. Does that go like in a piggy bank in your room? Like, what do you do with that money?
So I have a card, and I have my own wallet.
So what's a card? Like a credit card or
Yeah.
a debit card? Or
Debit
what is
card.
it? A debit
I don't
card.
know.
No credit. Okay.
No way.
So it's like a bank account.
Yeah.
And you can spend money using a card. Because a lot of times they don't even take cash. They don't take money. So
Unfortunately.
So you have a card. Okay. So then what else do you have?
And I have a wallet, and I have a bedstand that I hide some dollar bills in.
Okay, all right. So you carry a little bit of cash, and you have your debit card.
Yeah.
So when you get your $10, do you go to the bank and put it in the account?
So there's an app that we have that I can give that $10 to mom, and she can put it on my card.
Okay.
Then I have that $10 on there.
So you can get paid directly on that card. They can
Yes.
put it in your account. Okay. So it's in your account. And then how often do you look at that? Like how often do you look at your balances?
Whenever I get paid, I want to make sure that I always have a good amount in my savings.
Okay.
So I look at my numbers then.
Okay.
But not on a regular day.
Yeah. Do you set different goals for like horses, $300? Like
Yes.
that's a goal for you.
Uh-huh.
But do you have other goals? Do you like stack them up? So all of a sudden you might want $400 because you got another couple goals. Like, do you think about it that way?
I have a couple things that I want to get when I'm older. Like I want to have a big farm. That the only way I want to have a farm is it's going to be super high tech. It's going to be awesome.
Do you know what I want?
What?
Cows.
Yes.
Trudy's sick of me talking about it. I want 6 head of cows, and I have a friend of mine. I want him to get 6, and I want to start with 12 cows. Now, where are they going to live and who's going to feed them? I don't know yet. But maybe if you get your farm, I can keep my cows at your place.
Happily. I would like some cows.
Yeah.
Mostly goats, though. I love goats.
How about the goats that like faint when you yell at them?
Oh, I've never seen that, but I would just think it was so funny.
It is a thing. It's real. Mm-hmm. It's real.
They're like,
So you have savings. You make money. You put it on the card. You look at that balance. Do you look at it every week?
Usually just when I get paid. No, I prefer to use cash.
Okay. All right. So you'll keep some cash too.
Yeah.
And then will you go to the bank and take cash out? Can you do that?
I don't have a bank account currently.
Just that card.
Just that card, which technically is a bank account, but I don't know. I don't usually think of it that way.
Okay. So you have employees once in a while, which I think is awesome. I keep bringing them up. But what about giving? Do you think about giving when you make money? Is there a certain amount you like to give, or?
Yeah. So when we go to church, Mom has a little bag that has dollar bills in it, and sometimes if I make more money that week, I take some of it. but usually from that bag, I'll just like take $3 from that and put that in the offering. And
So is that your giving bag?
yes, kinda.
Okay. So when you make money, do you try to put a certain amount in that bag? Does it always get some of what you earn?
I try to remember. Sometimes I do forget, but
Well, you are 10. Like, it's okay. I'm 50. I forget too. It's all right. Yeah. So, but you try to put some money in the bag, and then when it comes to give to charity or church or things like that, then you're able to go into the bag and use it.
I haven't really put much thought into the charity thing. I would like to get a little more into that, but I do want to get a bigger amount of money and then give that at that time, but I'm still thinking on that.
Yeah, that's super cool. So I'll have to make sure, I'll see what my bill is today for you to do the podcast, and we can get into that horse fund. Maybe we could start a cow fund. Yeah. It's not a bad idea,
goats.
is it?
And goats.
And goats.
Lots of
I can't
feeding
forget
goats.
about the goats. How are we going to feed them? We're going to need crops, like we're going to grow corn and stuff like that?
Why not?
All right, in about 15 years, you can show up at Grace's farm and see her goats and cows and chickens and everything else, huh? Yeah.
Lots of goats.
Yeah. Thank you for being with me. Thanks for teaching us about saving money and what to do and what you do as a 10-year-old.
Thank you.
Have a great day.